Hello, YouTube. Today I just want to make a quick video going over the new Vorax sleek mechanic, the surgical preparations mechanic, and talking about just giving some early tips and advice to try and get yourself rainbows. So this mechanic works is that your reward maxes out at 1 rainbow and 5 reds, which is 1.1 million surgical points. And I've been playing it for the entire day yesterday. I was testing a lot. And the two strats that I found to be like the most consistent, the best working, is either going for pests or going for agitos. So you want to take options that give quantity or activity to every single creature. When you go for pests, and your entire idea is that you want to flood the board with pests. Whereas if you are doing agitos, you want to try and like get as few mobs on the board as possible, and just pump up one big strong agito. And those two are really good because they don't have any requirements attached to them. Because like, if you do, for example, Bone Sentry, you have to constantly be removing monsters to get the effect of it. Whereas these just always have a passive effect every single round without you doing anything. So my goal right now is just going to be min-maxing this board to have as many pests as humanly possible. And get rid of non-pests. So any option that lets me add pests, that's good. And any options that let me remove non-pests, that's good. Okay, now the board's already in a very good state because we have 4 pests. And we're just going to keep maxing out our pests. So the next thing that you want to do with pests is you're constantly getting free quantity. And you want to try and look for options that give you activity. So none of these 3 options give activity, so I'm just going to reroll it. This option is pretty good. It gives 3 activity if we have a normal magic and an elite monster. We have an elite, which is a boss, and we have a magic and a normal already on the board, so we immediately get the effect of that. This one's really good, so select 1 group of monsters and add to the quantity, and then remove 2 groups of monsters of a different archetype. We are fully doing pests right now, so there's no different archetype that we have to worry about. We're trying to get 1 more pest to get our board filled out. Now this one's absolutely incredible as well. We have at least 3 pests, add 1 group of pests each round that is 100 quantity. Because this allows us to start fusing our pests together to like make super pests where we constantly get new pests added. You could also definitely consider re-rolling it with this board state because realistically you're not going to get that much use out of it, but I'm just going to choose it. Might as well. Okay, again, select 1 group monster and give it quantity. We're just buffing up our boss pest. And our goal right now is we basically are just looking for activity. Anything here we do is just for activity. So we don't want to bother with the mutating because it can ruin our paths. We don't want to... I mean, this is fine. Select 1 group of monsters and add to the activity. That's fine. It doesn't do anything. It just gives us some activity. Quantity to 4 different rarities. It's just whatever, you just pick up. Awakening is also really good. Awakening gives a lot of activity. So I'm going to try and find the rare that has the most activity, which is... Well, like, sorry, the most quantity. Which is actually this one. And then we're just going to awaken it to give it a big spike in activity. Now, it's round 10, so I'm going to start using my rerolls. Because there's one card that you can get, which is like the best pest card possible, which is what I'm going to try to look for. It's a legend pest card that gives you activity for every pest you have. If you get that, if you happen to run into that, you just instantly like win. So I could probably just take this quantity and still reach rainbow, but I'm going to try and find the card for you guys just to show it. Unfortunately, didn't get it. But yeah, there's a card which basically says, like, for every pest you have, give 11 activity to your pests. So, at this point, I don't even need to choose the high surgical risk. All that the surgical risk does is it just gives you more activity. So while you're killing the monsters, our goal is to reach 1.1 million, right? So if you're just a bit below 1.1 million like this, where I'm 600k, choosing high risk helps us get to that 1.1 million as long as you just don't die. No. But this one's pretty much guaranteed to give us a rainbow. As long as we're just not chain dying. And there you go. So we have 1 million. So we don't have a rainbow. But as soon as we get to 1.1 million, which we'll get throughout the surgery, because we have bonus activity, we'll then reach 1.1 million. And then at this point, once you're like doing the mechanic, pretty much as soon as you hit the rainbow, you can just abandon it. And you don't have to finish it to get the loot. I was hoping to get a slightly better run than this, but sometimes you just get unlucky. It is what it is, right? And this was like not the luckiest run ever. So I might not be able to abandon this one, but I'll try and point it out as soon as I can. But we're gonna be here for a while. We're gonna be here for a while, killing monsters. As you can see, I'm just playing Erica 3. Really fun character. I'm a big Erica 3 enjoyer. I don't think Crescent Slash feels that amazing, but I really like the MTX for it, which is why I keep using it.
Mixture, chaos, perfect chaos.
I hope you all have been having a wonderful week, by the way. Let me just quickly go over the Agito strat. So, with the pest strat, you're trying to get activity as much as possible because you're constantly getting quantity for free. Like, you don't have to do anything, it's just giving you quantity every single round. If you're doing the Agito strat, you're constantly getting activity for free, because there's 2 Agito cards, which both just give you like 80 activity per round. And the best one of those 2 is definitely the one where it's like if you have one rare or boss Agito, because then you can just spam that one Agito over and over again, and just try to get as much quantity as possible for him. In the pest strat, you are just looking for activity, and the Agito strat, you're just looking for quantity. And in the pest strat, you want to fill your board to 6 pests as soon as possible. In the Agito strat, you want to just try to stick to 1 mob and fuse everything together and just get it down to like 1 mob and just have 1 super mob. A thing that I really like about the Agito strat, by the way, is that you only have 1 rare monster mob. You can kind of just go in, kill the monster, and then it instantly goes to like the next surgical phase, which is really fucking cool. Whereas with Pest, you kind of do need to like clear everything. So you see, we're still not done yet, but we already have the rainbow unlocked. So I'm just gonna click abandon, confirm, and then we get to loot. And let's see if we make any money. 18 FE, no pet procs, like reprocs. Oh, we get to open the rainbow again, that's pretty good. And this is another, what, 68, 70 FE, it's like total 90. Anyway, that's gonna be it from me, YouTube. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this was a very quick and helpful tutorial. If I find more strats that are good, I'll tell you about it, but at the moment, this is just the only thing I'm farming or spamming constantly. And it just works really, really well.